Welcome to John G TV. I have for you a device that is peeking out, and it is golden trim. It is a product brought to you by, dare I say, Korg. Korg Monologue. Korg Monologue, a monophonic analog synthesizer. The Gold Edition. Oh, don't you look so good to me? Now look, man, if you're new to the channel, let me just first say, if you're new to the channel, if it's your first time stumbling, you just tripped and stumbled upon here, it's a few things I gotta preference you with. All right, this ain't for your cell phone. This ain't for your laptop or your tablet. You're gonna have to put your headphones on, your hi-fi DAC, cause this here is like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just simply get into listening to the presets. That's all we're gonna do today, man. I'm not gonna, do a whole lot of jibber jabber, but I do want to just at least we're gonna run through these presets. I know y'all done seen them and heard them, but all I'm gonna do is play the presets, play with some of the filters, and see what we hear, and just go from there. If you are new, again, if you stumbled upon this and you're like, man, this ain't no review. I can't even. Stop you right there. This is a different kind of product. You here because you're here. You're gonna stay here because you want to stay here. With that being said, this review is not like other reviews. I don't even know if it's a review even. I was just playing one day and people were saying, hey, nice review. And I'm like, I didn't even know I was reviewing it per se. But, however, yes, there's going to be some commentary. I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be jacking, cracking jokes. So if you don't like that, go ahead and leave now, because this is what this channel is all about. I'm going to talk. I'm going to say stuff, and I'm going to do stuff like that from time to time, and just... so I understand if this ain't for you. That's okay. But for everybody else, it's time for Sonic Jubilee. Again, we're going to get some presets here. I went ahead and bust them down. And what I'm going to say about this thing, first off, it does this back here, the wood grain look. It is plastic fill. I don't think it's real wood, but the wood grain look is dope. I just love this, man. I'm talking about the device. Like, this is the size. Oh man, I'm just in love with it. My only knock, Korg, the keys just feel a little cheap. Keys feel cheap. I ain't no keyboardist. I can't get down like that. That ain't how I, make music. Unfortunately, I can't, I can play a chord or whatnot, but I can't jam and rock out. But I would think for a keyboardist, this right here just feels cheap. However, this right here, all of this feels premium. The tightness on the knobs. This right here is a little, y'all hear that? It's a little clicky. Whatever. I mean, maybe in a live setting that could get in the way, but again, I don't really perform a lot with the pitch and the bend wheel. I never really did because I don't play keyboard like that. Henceforth, why you see 10-minute ARPs sometimes, because I'm not really here for I'm trying to show you the sonics, the sound. So less technical than your other reviews, I guess. If you're looking for some techniques or technical stuff, it probably ain't. This is inspiration, laughter, humor, and what? I heard something. Yeah, you did. The first thing I noticed, though, okay, besides this, this being a little cheap, everything else is just dope. All right, before I go into that, what I was going to say, my first thought before that thought was this. Korg, why don't y'all make one? I know I'm jacking, but just bear with me, y'all. If you stumble upon me, I'm going to get to the Sonics. I'm just sharing my little thoughts right now. Wouldn't it be dope, y'all, if Korg would have make this and then cut the keyboard off? This keyboard cheap anyway. So just cut this off. I'll buy this. Just the sound making box for what y'all charge $299, I believe, for this. Take off $100, $199 for this. I'm buying. So Korg, keep that in mind, man. Some of us don't need this. I don't need the key. I got a keyboard. So cut this off and give me this. Trim the fat, baby. Trim the fat. Cut this off. For some people, this is dope. They need the keyboard. But I'm saying for some of us, there may be a lane for you, Korg. You know how y'all love the milk. The vocals, y'all love milking. So go ahead and milk us. Cut the keyboard off. Give us this. Maybe make it dual phonic or something. I don't know. You got to tweak it a little bit. You know how y'all do. You got to add a little something extra sauce so you can at least say, well, this do something better than that one do. It a little different. But I'll buy that. I mean, take the keyboard away. Give us this. Maybe a few more tweakings, you know. I don't know. Just a thought. I mean, how y'all feel about that? Share. Let's continue that conversation going because I'm going to keep talking about that. I think it'd be dope if they cut the keyboard off myself. That's just me. But yeah, this is preset number 1. I'm sure y'all done heard these presets. Aside from that, what I want to say, the thing that I noticed first was the sound. Right now, you can't see this, but right here is where the sound is. This is where the level is going out here. So it's like 25%. This thing is loud. Like I'm off batteries right now too. Dope. So that's another tidbit. However, they don't give you the power cord. So what I mean by milk cord, y'all could have gave us the damn power cord. Really? Y'all gave us the batteries. That's of course, but no power cord. So now I gotta buy the power cord for what, $15, $20, $35? I'm just saying, but the loudness. Now this is 50% volume. That's 50% volume. I can't go to 100 because it's just 75% volume. This drive over here, it's a master drive. Just don't sleep on the drive because it's always a way to tweak the sound. The next thing I absolutely love is this filter. Dude. Let me just preface this now. Resonance is all the way up. All the way to the right is the resonance. And I'm going to just cut this cutoff. I mean the cutoff filter. Right? Yeah, the filter. The cutoff. Watch how I go up, man. Just listen. I apologize, y'all. I told you. You know what that means. My house. Damn, the windows, the floor, the house. I mean, shit, I ain't know I got peeking out like, hey, man, what's that? I mean, this is right here. Oh, boy. Look, the filter on here, ridiculous. The filter is ridiculous. That was preset number one. Preset number two, and I might not make all of them. Let me just say this little graph right there. Come on, y'all know that's dope. I mean, the little graph. At first, I thought it was. I don't care about no now. It's gimmicky. But just to look down there and down there and to see that visual feedback of what you're listening to, because it gives you a dimension, because now instead of just using your ears, you're using your sight now to see what you're hearing, and the shape makes sense to the sound. In a lot of cases, you can see how that picture is moving and how the sound is moving. It's like, okay, I understand why it looks the way it looks. So I think that's like they just threw that in, like they just had some of these, I got these screens, these like vocal screens they had laying around. I was like, I don't know what to do. Why don't we just throw them into the new monologue, the middle law? Okay, well do that. I mean, find a way to get rid of these parts. Good way to get rid of it. If nothing else, I mean, when you pull up with this, they gonna hear you. You might be foul, and they might say turn that down, but they gonna hear you. If nothing else. Look, y'all are going to love the filter. The filter is so dope. All right, preset number 3 we have here is Anthem. Because it's one note at a time, right away, the way I see you using is great bass line, great leads, great tool to craft your drums. You're going to get some great kicks, some great snares and hi-hats. I can't wait to explore that and to break that down for y'all. But I already know it's going to be some great drum sounds to be made out of this. I'm speaking into the future. I ain't even done it myself to personally say, but I'm going to show you. I already know it. Just listen to these sounds. Yeah, there's going to be some dope kicks and snares and hi-hats out of this. the critics out there who saying, man, he don't even be showing me nothing. He don't even be playing nothing. Well, it's doing those 10 minutes of ARP that you notice little nibblers that should touch a nerve. Like, what was that? What, it can do that? I might want to check it out. In love with the synthesis. I just love all that little gibber, little nuance, little all the little characteristics. Boy, it just gets me inside. Yeah, I ain't gonna make all these presets, man. There's just this matrix. Everything that moves and clicks and turns does something to affect the sound. This is a pretty nice, it's not daunting, but you get enough to do a whole hell of a lot with. Because I don't want that big ass modular board with all of these. Look, that's too much. I can't I'm trying to comprehend just this, and let alone all. Crawl before you walk. This right here, I would say, is the advanced beginner, maybe. I mean, for those of you who know synthesis, please speak on it. I know professionals love stuff like this. It may be lacking a few tweakabilities, but for someone that's a novice to synthesis, I would say that I am. I mean, I'm just learning how you guys are, or some of you guys are, and I hope I'm speaking to you. But look, man, if you don't know what none of this stuff means, look at the word, look it up, see what it means. I let my ears tell me what's going on. Just listen, tweak, listen. The more time you spend with it, you'll get to understand your instrument. So people can talk to their ears come off. You can watch 1,000 videos, but nothing's going to substitute you sitting down with your device, playing with it, and touch it. It's okay. Ain't nobody going to come and take you. You can touch this. This is okay. Touch this. Don't touch what you shouldn't be touching. You can touch this, though. You can put your hands all on it, tweak it, and turn it, and listen. You got a mixer on here. You can cut your sound source, which is voltage control oscillator 1 and voltage control oscillator 2, which is nothing but just your sound source. So you can basically turn them up and dial them in individually how you like. Get detuning going on and so forth. detuning like that, you know something finna happen. Just somebody finna get killed. Death. This is death. Don't go into that room. No. Okay, let me just play this one that I saw earlier that I actually was like, oh, this is just me all day. Oof. This is preset 30 sub 17.